name is Buddy King. I'm the president of the Lake Martin Bama Club, and we are the ones that helped stage the event. And Larry Morris called me up one day and says, you know, wouldn't it be nice to have a Willie Carl Martin Day? And I said, would you like to help with that? I said, gosh, the Bama Club will do it. We will organize, and we were able to, you know, raise the money on the scholarships. I have, yes. I've known Coach Martin for years. I've known his wife, Leslie, knew her mother, her sister, known the family for years and years and years. And he's always, and my grandson, Rhett King, played for him. And he was such an inspiration to the boys. And we'd go to the quarterback club meetings and things like that, and he would give such inspirational talks to the kids. And he's just fine person, and he just made us want to really pay our respect to him. Yes, that's the most important thing. We talked to Coach Martin, and you know, he's a very humble guy. And we said, Coach, we want to have a big day for you. So, oh no. And he said, well, and then we came up with the idea of being the Lake Martin Bama Club. We are a local branch for the University of Alabama alumni. And every dollar we can raise, the alumni, the tag that you buy every year, on your car tag, that money goes to the Alumni Association. They take that money and match what money we can raise. So we had an idea of contacting people here in Alex City, a lot of different people. And we've raised nearly $40,000. And from a group of people, probably 130 people, and so quite a sum of money. Now, like I said, what's going to happen? That's going to probably come out to about an $80,000 scholarship. Now, that scholarship, more important thing about it, it's going to be for a graduate of Benjamin Russell High School, or a graduate that finished in Benjamin Russell that's here at the junior college that's going to transfer to Alabama. So we'll give, depends on how much money that $80,000 earns, and it's going to be a pretty good sum of money every year, probably $4,000 or $5,000 or more. So we could give maybe 2 scholarships, one from the junior college, one from the high school, or maybe give a good scholarship to one kid. So there'll be a committee of local people that will decide. And the biggest criteria on that, the University of Alabama will screen these kids because they're going to have to be accepted over there. And they'll tell us, okay, now these kids are eligible. And the ones that are really the need-based kids, that's what we wanted to do. Coach Martin wanted to do. A kid that deserves it, that doesn't have the money to go to college. So that's the kid we're going to try to help, and the ones that need the help.
It was a great day, and first of all, it's great to be home. More importantly, it's great to be with great friends, especially one of my dearest friends in Willie Carl Martin. 30 years ago, April 1st, we both started here together at that time, and it was a great time in my life, but I had the opportunity to work with great people, he being one of those great people that I had the opportunity to work with. And as I said today, the impact that he's had on student athletes, not only at the University of Alabama where he spent that short time, but his long tenure here in Alex City is evident by the number of people that were here today. He's just one of the best people I know.
Appreciate it. It's a real pleasure and honor for me to be here today, especially to be in your great city, and also to honor someone who is very dear to my heart in terms of what Willie Carl Martin added to our program. Elton John's got a song that somewhere in the lyrics says, "Thank the Lord for the people I have found." Well, I say that a lot about being able to find people in Alabama like Willie Carl Martin and all they did, to help us be successful. Larry stands up here and talks about things that I sort of did, and I didn't do anything. We have a great team in Alabama, lots of great coaches, lots of great support staff, great university president, great university chancellor that really helped us be able to develop the kind of program. And probably one of the most important things about that program was the spirit that the people of the state of Alabama have in terms of their passion for football and their school. the University of Alabama. I knew the day that I walked into Bryant-Denny Stadium for that first A-Day game, and there were 95,000 people there, that we were going to do special things because of that passion and the spirit that transcends in so many ways to so many things that we do. People want to be a part of something that's positive and something that has a chance to be extremely successful, and they have an opportunity to contribute to that. So you all did that with your support of your school and our program, and we so much appreciate that. But we're here to really honor Willie Carl. And you know, I think sometimes, I know there's some other coaches here, but our profession, the coaching profession, I think is the greatest job that anybody can have in the world. Because we have a tremendous opportunity to teach. You know, teaching is ability to inspire learning in our young people, and we can change their behavior, right, so that they make better choices and decisions and have a better chance to be successful in their life because of it. Well, Willie Carl did that as well as any of us in this profession. You know, his 24 years in this community, I think 7 years as a head coach, winning a state championship in 2001, you know, joining our staff in 2007. And I can promise you that there is nobody on our coaching staff, nobody in our organization, nobody on our support staff that had any more of an impact in being a great role model with great character and integrity to get our players to do the right things so that they had the best chance to be successful personally, in terms of the choices and decisions that they made, academically, in terms of developing a career off the field, and also as football players to be all that they can be. Willie was as well respected as anybody in our organization and had a great impact and was a great role model for our players. There's so many people that looked up to him. There's so many guys on our team that need people like Willie Carl Martin to be a role model, to be a father figure, to sit and listen. You know, it's great leadership that this man has. You know, first of all, he sets a great example. I don't know if there's a person in this room that wouldn't emulate what Willie Carl stands for, what he does, the kind of person he is. And he really cares about other people. And you know, the one thing that is important about caring for other people, the most important thing you can do for somebody else, is to listen. Just listen to what they have to say. Be there for them. And that's what he did so well. You know, and there's 3 words that I always talk about that when you listen, feel, felt, and found. I know how you feel. I felt that way before. Here's what I found out. Now you've helped somebody. And this is what Willie Carl did so well, all right, with all of our players. And I can't tell you how much I appreciate the service that he gave, being a part of 3 national championship teams, 3 SEC championship teams. And I'm telling you, there's a lot of great players that you look at and see playing in the National Football League right now, that this man, Willie Carl Martin, had tremendous impact on helping to get where they are. And I just want to tell you, this community is very proud. For the person, not for the games that he won. But look, hey, I appreciate you all having us here today. I certainly enjoyed it. This is obviously a great community with a lot of great people. I know Larry has been a great friend of the university and a great supporter, you know, for us, and we certainly appreciate it. And even though he will cheat you in golf as soon as he looks at you, we still love it. We still love it. And I want you to know that we really appreciate your support of the university. And I once again want to thank, you know, this community and Willie Carl Martin for the great job that he did for our university and his wife Leslie. Thank you very much. And welcome.
What this day means to you? Well, I tell you, it's one of those things. It's just a once in a lifetime. Be able to come back home and share this day and these moments with people here in my hometown. It's very special. Elliott City is a great place to live. They have a lot to offer, and the people here are very, very kind. They appreciate the things that we have did here in the years, over the years, and I'm just blessed and honored to be back. I look at today as a day that you count your blessings, not your problems in this life, and I'm counting mine, and this is one of the special ones today. Well, scholarship is going to help a kid that might not have that opportunity. All the time you look and kids will want to, and they'll be good kids, but for some reason or another, financially and economically, that they can't afford to pursue their goal in life. And everybody's not going to be a football player and run a 4.7 40. Everybody's not going to be able to shoot a three-pointer or do something, but they have skill. And if they pursue their education academically and will help them succeed, then we're all for it, man, because that's what this country needs. We need more positive people in this country than negative people. Yeah, this is home. I always will come back. I'm going to live here some as well. I'm just right now in the stages of my first year. I hadn't been 6 months yet, but we're in the process of getting our home ready to stay back in. I never did sell it for the reason of wanting to come back and live here, yes. Well, my support group, like I said, my rock. My wife has been there when I wasn't able to be there with my children and my grandchild, even though when I was in Canada, we traveled a lot being a coach. You put in a lot of long hours being a coach. Everybody just see the game on Saturday, but it's a lot more to it than that. And people at the University of Alabama, like I said, it's part of my family, will always be a part. And my wife has supported me, and she worked real hard with my kids. And so, you know, I'm kind of having the best of both worlds. I was doing something that I enjoyed, and they call it work. And when I went home, I had a supportive wife there for me each and every day.